Hello ladies and gentlemen, Yessik here again today to bring you a special sick episode. And it's not that special, it's just that I'm sick. Basically I'm just playing some Xcom because I don't have the energy to make other videos, and I think if I make any other videos I'll start sniffling everywhere and no one's going to enjoy that. So I'm just going to play some single player Xcom for you guys, and you know, if you guys enjoy it, enjoy it. I usually play on Iron Man mode, but I kind of just forgot to do that. You know, I'll watch all the intro cutscenes for you guys too, just so you can see what exactly is going on. Either we are alone in the universe or we are not. I don't find either prospect very terrifying. If aliens really came to Earth, they would have no reason to be aggressive in the slightest. We'd give them plenty of research subjects if they wanted them, but they wouldn't want them. Oh, and there's a little announcement. Apparently one of my friends is playing Borderlands. I'm gonna have to turn that off. I'm gonna be playing more Steam games, because that happens quite often. I don't think I've ever actually watched this, and I've played several campaigns so far. I haven't won any campaigns, but I've played several. No! It's gonna turn him into green jelly. Huh. I wonder exactly why the machines would do that. That doesn't make much sense to me. Not a very logical thing for a machine to go around doing. So since this is episode 1 and maybe the last episode...
In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the Xcom project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
Well, that got pretty framey for a while. Anyways, so that's the main story of this game. You guys probably know if you're looking up XCOM or if you're on my channel what the story of the game is. So I generally go with Africa because they give me 30% increased funding, and that goes a long way towards my overall strategy. Generally I go Africa first and then try to get satellites in South America so I can complete autopsies and interrogations instantly. But you'll see how this...
Just inside the Egyptian border.
Apparently that's all our mission briefing.
Indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
So in case you guys don't know, this is a turn-based strategy game, much in the style of Final Fantasy Tactics, or, well, I guess Final Fantasy Tactics is much in the style of this game, considering the old XCOM was out before Final Fantasy Tactics. I don't know, I never actually played the old XCOM, I only played the new XCOM and Final Fantasy Tactics, so...
You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any chances.
These first missions are pretty easy stuff. Basically, there's only ever 4 enemies in the first mission, and they're all these really easy ones. Unfortunately, also in the first mission, all your guys have really crappy aim. So it's better to just advance them very slowly and put them into Overwatch, rather than try to do anything too fancy. Overwatch is an ability that allows you to take a shot at any moving opponent, anyone who moves into your line of sight. Now, these guys I will move a bit further out. Oh, Jesus. And a misclick there moves him right into the open. Hope you enjoy your time dying. And... oh, surprising, a hit. Usually a hit from anything will kill sectoids, but I guess this time, not. And he's gonna take a shot at the guy who's just outed and oh, God. That is not good. I've already completely lost a guy. Well, that really sucks. So I'm going to take this 45% shot because shots don't get much better when you're at the beginning of the game. think the most I've ever seen near the beginning of the game is like a 68% chance. So let's try to get a bit of a flank off. They'll get a reaction shot on me, I think. Oh, no, they won't. Thought this guy was in Overwatch. Okay, missed again. There are some unfortunate, like, bullet clipping. My bowling always clips. Bullet clipping issues in this. I wish the line of sight kind of worked more accurately. But it's a great game in general. I've been spending a lot of hours with this game recently, and I've been really enjoying it. And of course, when we get back to our barracks, I'm going to be custom naming all these guys here. Oh, Jesus. This is basically the very worst one of these starting missions can go. I've never seen one go worse than this. Okay, so no line of sight on that, so I'll just put this guy into Overwatch here. And him, I will move up here. Hard decision. 79% chance to hit. I'll take it. Your guys do level up, so I'm trying to get the guys who are not injured to level up first.
We should look closely for any fragments that could be salvaged for our own development programs.
Ah. I hate early game until we get like 2 snipers on the field and a team of 6. Just not a fan. Oh, that looks like a hit. Yes, and a kill. And more enemies. So, even though I'm off to a rough start, there's some good points that are going on here. Good things happening. Yeah, I know I hear shit over there. We just saw them. Let's dash him all the way up. Fuck it, I'm having a bad day. This guy can die too if he's unlucky. Okay. Be a bit more cautious with these two. Just leapfrog them up a tiny bit and maybe put this girl into Overwatch here. Miss Min Jae Jeong. Sorry if that's like a cultural name and I'm really butchering that. Probably am. Alien activity. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you can't do anything from there? That is awesome. Okay, so if I can move this guy around and find the guy who... This guy's being buffed right now, you can tell by the purple stuff. So if I can move him around and find the guy who's buffing, I can take them both out in one shot. Unfortunately, yeah, I cannot do that, so I'll just take this 92% chance to hit. And not even kill him. Well, that kinda sucks. So you can adjust your view here with Q and E. So I'm just doing that to make sure I have a better angle on this. I kind of have to take this guy out this turn or I've put my other dude over there into a horrible situation. I'll also have to name all these guys so I have better things to call them than just dude and man. So I'm gonna put this person at some risk here. Fortunately the alien's not on cover, so I have a high % chance to hit. And there we go. Now I might actually redo the presidential squad for this one, because I liked the presidential squad. Ow! That really hurt. Okay, so he has to reload, so let's move with this guy first. And he can probably actually get the kill here. Perfect, and that's the end of round 1. So heading back to base now, we get a few little pieces of dialogue, a few little pieces of cutscene. I will generally in the future be skipping these if I keep this series ongoing. Like I said, I'm only doing this series because I'm sick and I don't want to do anything else today. I just want to play the game I enjoy.
I'm Central Officer Bradford. My role in this project is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.
Okay. So this is our base so far, pretty small. I have 3 soldiers waiting for promotion. Fortunately, this guy didn't get any kills, so he didn't get a promotion.
The specialist provides a crucial service.
And I have a pretty good spread so far. I'm missing a sniper,
There are demolitions experts.
but snipers are more important late game than they are early game.
Serves as our front line.
It's good that we got a heavy and assault in the support.
The last one's out. Just like it sounds, the support class provides that.
So we have new research
edge
projects
our
and some new artifacts recovered, 4 corpses.
The recovered artifacts are being unloaded, and the research team is awaiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as...
Ah, Commander.
So there's
I
a
was
fair
wondering when you'd be stopping
amount
by.
of
Welcome to
micromanagement in this
engineering.
game.
Anything they can dream up in the research labs, we can build it here. Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
Yeah, I have like no attachment to these characters. So almost always I start out by building 3 satellites, even though they're very expensive right now. But I could be wrong in doing that, so I'm going to try something else. I'm going to wait for like 9 days to pass. Basically satellites, satellites tell you how much, the amount of satellites you have in the air affect the amount of income you get per month. And they take 20 days to make, so if I can get them started on like day 21 days from the council report, I can get a lot of money up in the air right away in this game. So let's start a new research project here. I like to go with xenobiology immediately because xenobiology or weapon fragments. Xenobiology because it leads towards our main objectives later on, and weapon fragments because scopes are super useful. Yeah, okay, thank you very much. So now the other thing we do, the other couple things I haven't shown you here are the barracks, the hangar. Basically you can just look at your soldiers and outfit them. The hangar is where you scramble jets or decide where your jets are.
From here, you can arrange to have our interceptors
Said I go and take over South America as soon as possible, so let's just do that.
By stationing our fleet on various continents, we'll have a much better chance of intercepting new UFO contacts in those areas.
And the situation room's currently locked, so let's just go to mission control.
Transfer complete.
Okay, so this was just leading to our next alien abduction.
We've picked up multiple requests for assistance.
What I really want is either engineers or money. And I'll probably go with engineers because it is slightly more important. I can always sell stuff to get money later on, even stuff that is important, because I'll always get more of them. So the only guy from last mission who can come with us is this assault, but that's not necessarily a bad thing because I can sort of train up some other troops because people are always injured in combat. Now this is probably going to mark the end of the episode right after I'm finished with this specific campaign here. Skirmish, I guess I could call it. And actually today I tried to make like a introducing myself video, but my webcam was so crappy and the audio desync was so bad I was just like, no. They don't deserve this. The people who watch me do not deserve this crap.
Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
Alien life on Earth. We're witnessing something never before seen in recorded history.
So these guys have a very awesome and useful ability called run and gun. So right now I can take a shot. One has 54%, one has 14%. If I were to run and gun, I could take cover behind here and take a more accurate shot. But I like the full cover I'm currently under, so I'm going to take the 54%. Yeah, it was a good choice. I actually thought I would have a much lower chance of making that shot. So I'm going to get this guy behind a car here. I forgot to name all of my characters, so they're all named things like Maxim Morozov. It is unfortunate because I'm never going to remember that. Oh, super lucky. Well, this is more like it. I was kind of put off by that beginning, that opening that we had there. It was pretty bad, so I was not a fan. Can't get up on the roof right now. I have vision over here, so I know there's nothing over there. So I'm pretty sure everything's just around the building now. I'll just hide next to the wall. It's pretty safe because I know I'm not going to trigger any aliens over there. And if they do come towards us, it'll take their turn just to move. So I'll be able to move all my guys into position. So I'm also going to check the storage room here, the cold storage. because they could be hiding in there and I don't want any flanks going on. Oh man. Okay. So she can dash up slightly. Let's dash further this way, because if I detect aliens I can always run for cover in this case. And then open this door. So as far as I can tell, no aliens here, so I'm gonna hide around this corner and hopefully get some more vision. Maybe uncover where the last... I missed whether this was an easy or a moderate mission, so it might be 4 aliens, it might be 6 aliens. Ugh, that was some bad camera work. Okay, so they're in this last building over here, or behind that truck. Shouldn't take me too long to get there, and then I'll be able to completely decimate them. And what's the good of a video game if you can't decimate your enemies? Okay, I'm gonna hide him behind this truck, dash him all the way out there. Taking a bit of a risk because I don't have any other actions after I do something like that. But should be fine. So I'm pretty sure they're in the building, but I'm gonna be a bit cautious anyways and sort of peek around this corner. Yeah. So I've never liked this map specifically because there's 2 levels, or not this map, this building, because there's 2 levels in this next area. So if you barge in and don't take good cover, the aliens could have a high ground advantage right away. So let's just run everyone right the hell up here. Except for you. Okay, so you now open the door. Now I know they're in here somewhere, so I'm going to take cover behind this rack of meat. Okay. So if they had moved into a position where I probably could kill them both at the same time here. Let's try this. Just throw a grenade. Grenades prevent you from collecting alien artifacts, but are very useful in terms of just killing lots of things.
They also destroy the artifacts we're hoping to recover from the bodies. Just something to consider.
Okay. So I'm not sure where the last of the aliens are. I'm going to, let's say, bust through this door here. They could be in this last room. I very much doubt it though. Oh yes they are, look at that. And that guy is going to get a couple of kills. Or at least 1 kill. That was a horrible situation for them to be in. So let's move her first. See if she can get a good shot on this guy here, because he's the hardest. Currently being behind cover. I can actually get him to run and gun. Sorry, I keep calling hims hers and hers hims. Females males and males females, I guess, was a much better way of putting that. As the first thing I said might be one of the most awkward things I've ever said in my life. And you can just dash behind to get a flank off on this guy, and this will probably mark the end of this battle.
Mission accomplished.
Lovely. So I'll do all the micromanagement before I save this game. Post-battle stretch. That's a bit like a post-Isaac stretch from Northern Lion. It's patented, so I hope he doesn't sue me.
Our snipers specialize in dealing massive amounts of damage from afar.
Finally got myself a sniper.
They're vulnerable in close combat situations.
Okay.
We will be in touch, Commander.
So now I have the option to build
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander.
a facility that will give me more engineers. Unfortunately, I have not yet excavated an area for me to put this in.
If we really want to expand our facilities, we're going to have to start excavating the base.
I should have started this digging quite a while ago.
The more it's going to cost.
Here you want a satellite uplink because you get adjacency bonuses for having things next to each other. And it would be really nice to have that extra satellite. So let's make a tiny bit more time pass. Okay, well I'm coming up to another battle, so I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.